AEW is AEW. I mean, hey, look, man. Wonderful show tonight. I guess you can say that. Come to find out, I was looking at the card. I was wondering what was going on with the card, man. I said, shit, man. It looked like we're not getting too much wrestling tonight or something. What's going on with that? Where the wrestling at? You know, I'm looking at the card. The card look looking a little bland. Like, excuse me, where the card at? Where can we get some matches or something? Can we? You know what I'm saying? I'll take you over here to Twitter real quick so I can show you what was going on. They only had five matches and a lot of talking. 5 matches and a lot of talking tonight. That's all we got. 5 matches and a lot of talking tonight. We started it off with Orange Cassidy versus Jay Lethal, man. We started it off with that for the All-Atlantic Championship, which in the middle of the show is now being called the International Championship. I guess so that's, so New Japan and all the motherfuckers can compete for it. They just changed that. In the middle of the show. Said, hey, man, Tony Khan came on in, said his announcement. We're going to change the All-Atlantic to now the International. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Do that. All right. More matches for that belt. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to be real, I think it's Orange Cassidy is still okay as a champion, but it's about that time for him to give the belt up. But to who, I do not know. That's probably why they're going to set it up as an international championship. I'll tell you who he's supposed to be facing next week in a minute. So Orange Cassidy's in the ring with Jay Lethal. They're doing their thing. Orange Cassidy doing his niche to where, he don't really, he hit you like that. You feel me? Not too much was going on. One was taking out the arm, one was taking out the leg, and one just overpowered the other. Jay Lethal went on the leg rampage. Orange Cassidy went on his arm rampage type shit. You know what I'm saying? Until one of them got weak. One of them got weak, and the weak person was Orange Cassidy. He kept hitting his ass with the figure 4 leg lock. Had to press the button. Kept hitting him with the figure 4 leg lock, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to wear down that knee, tear down that knee, man. But Orange Cassidy, man, came through with the orange punch. Punched his damn lights out. Yes, he did. I seen him. I was there. Right here. Where I'm sitting at right now. I seen it. With my own eyes, I seen it. Picked up the 1, 2, 3. Jay Lethal rose out the ring. I think he was getting ready to try to hit him with the Golden Globe, but the referee came through and broke it up. And I was like, hold on now, something ain't right, because Jay Lethal just keep going, and the referee keep going up. I said, oh yeah, it's time. Where Jeff Jarrett at? Where he at? Jeff Jarrett came out the crowd, hit Orange Cassidy with the stroke, and took that guitar and busted over his knee, which led to set up a match for next week of Orange Cassidy versus Jeff Jarrett for the International, now being called the International Championship. Crazy shit. What do we get after this? We get Maxwell Jacob Friedman just talking. He got the little knot on his head. I'm growing my horn, just talking some shit. Great little promo. Great little after the match promo. Right before or after he went to the media scrum joint. I think it was right after probably the match. Then they showed Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, whatever the hell you want to call him. They showed his joint. He talking about he going home. He didn't feel his hands and stuff when he was doing all this, and he wants to hold his kids, and MJF was right about this and that, and I don't know, man. It just seemed like the ship is almost selling for old DB, and I think he might be headed back to WWE. Who knows? It might happen.
Yes!
WrestleMania? Who knows? Might happen.
Yes!
But I doubt it. That's how they want you to do. Speculate. That's what they want you to do. They want you to speculate. We had the women's new evil trio come out. Ruby Soho, Saray, Toni Storm. Ruby stopped them at the ramp and said, I got this. I'm going to go on the ring. And where she cut one of the simplest babyface to heel promos, you know what I'm saying? Where was y'all at when you booed me this? And you booed me that, and when y'all did this, y'all booed me out the building, shit like that. Simple, but it was actually cool from hearing from her. So it was nice. I digged it. I really did. Wonderful jazz music playing in the background right now. Speaking of that, she said, well, I'm tired of these rookies or some crazy, shit like that. She said, you bring these rookies out here. Speaking of a rookie, bring that Sky Blue rookie girl. You know what I'm saying? Sky Blue come out there, goddamn trunks all the way up her ass. You gonna give me a yeast infection, man? Type shit. Coming out dressed like Cora Jade. All she needed was a skateboard. It's babyface Cora Jade, by the way. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? They did what they had to do, but, Ruby picked up that win. And then after that win, her girls come out. They got the spray paint in hand. They ready to spray paint. Who comes out? Willow Nightingale. She come out with her Nice thick self. Hooga booga, baby. Ooh. Come on. Ruby, this is not you. She grabbed Ruby by the head. This is not you. We supposed to be friends. We supposed to do this. I'm supposed to be tattooing you. You know, shit like that. The girls get out the ring. Ruby tell the girls, hey, man, y'all get over and get out the ring. The girls wrap around and come back through the ring on the opposite side and boom, and lay Willow ass out to where they all spray painted L's on them. Now, they are channeling their inner DX shit, basically. I think they tried to go down the road with the NWO with the black spray paint, but now they're coming out in green. They're doing the green shit, outlining the green, all that kind of crazy shit, and then you know, all types of green and shit. And then I'm like, okay, all right. So where is this gonna do? What's it gonna pick up? They gonna run amok? They gonna run amok? What they gonna do? I need to find out what they gonna do. So I guess we're gonna find out next week where they in Winnipeg, man. This card was looking kind of dry because they in Winnipeg, Canada, and Canada got some of the best, you know, fans, man. They pay their hard-earned money to come cheer at a show and not just sit down and golf clap the shit. So then we get Ricky Starks in the ring. Ricky Starks talking his shit, you know what I'm saying? Dressed up in his Versace shirts and shit like that. And I'm like, okay, all right. What you got to talk about, Ricky? What you got to talk about, Ricky? And then out of nowhere, all you hear was Bullet Club. I just happened to have the shirt on. Something told me to wear the shirt. Juice Robinson come out of nowhere and lays his ass the fuck out. I do not know where that's going, but we're going to find out. Because in Ricky Stark promo, he said something about, where I'm going. Meaning he might be trying to go over to New Japan and do some wrestling or some shit or something. I don't know. Sometimes people, you know, they done did all they need to do in AEW. So they go on over to the partner companies and see what's going on with that, man. You know. Other than that, what else happened? Then we got into our trios match, man. Our trios match with Top Flight and our AR Fox, man. You know AR Fox doing this little flippity-dippity shit like he always do. Dante Martin too, you know what I'm saying? And I believe his brother named Darius, right? I think his brother named Darius, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I could have sworn Darius was a little bit more browner than his brother, man. But they turn out to look like the damn twins now, man. Unless they replaced them like how they did in Will Smith with Aunt Vivian. I don't know. Conspiracy? I think not. Who knows? Who knows? But I know one thing. This match was going at it. They was going at it. You got Sammy. You got Danny Garcia. And Jericho doing their thing, man. They doing pose downs, doing all this shit. Thomas, they still doing their sports. We sports entertainers shit. They still doing that. The ending of this match, man, was crazy. Darius got hit in the back with the bat. Oh no. And then the Judas effect. Bow. 1, 2, 3. Jericho and then pick up the mics and call they shot. Hey, look, we want them titles. We want them titles, House of Black. So come do your little magic trick shit where you turn out the lights and bring your greatest entry on, is what they said. The lights went out, but it wasn't them. It was the Elite. The Elite popped out of nowhere. The Elite just popped out of nowhere and said, hey, we want them titles. You don't deserve them titles. Don Callis came out looking like a fucking earthworm Jim in a suit, talking shit, hanging out, talking. They said, Kenny, I got this. Told Chris Jericho, man, when they face you, we gonna be in Winnipeg next week, and you're gonna be the second best Winnipeg wrestler. And he pointed to Kenny. Sorry for the cough. I'm gonna keep that in there anyway. Kenny looked back and said, well, you got a point. You hear Tony Schiavone on there too talking about, yeah, well, I might can agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Going on. And Don Callis said, hey, if you give me a couple weeks to train, you might be the third Winnipeg. So it's the 3 Winnipegians talking about Winnipeg and stuff and shit like that. You know, Canadian talk. Yeah, I don't really know, man. I don't know. But anyway, the lights go out again, and House of Black comes up on the screen and say, hey, man, you know, if y'all want these titles. And then he just stopped and the lights went out. And then they just appeared in the middle of both of them like a magic show, like poof. Like when I put powder in my pants and I let the draw slap back, whoosh. Like a magic show. They popped out of nowhere. If anybody can get it, basically, Big Brody Lee facing an Elite, them two facing Jericho and shit. Buddy Lee, I said them two. Buddy, like I pointed to him just now, you didn't see him. You can't see him because they're on the screen. But what the fuck is them? Buddy Matthews And Alistair, damn it, I keep thinking about that WWE name. Buddy Matthews, right? That's the name. Buddy Matthews. And what's the other one name? Tommy N. I'm really having a brain fart like a motherfucker right now. I'm gonna try this again. Take 3. Buddy Myers, whatever the fuck. Buddy came out with Alistair, now known as Malachi. There we go. Malachi. And they was facing the Jericho Appreciation Society, while Big Brody Lee was facing the Elite. So I'm thinking we might get a triple threat match. They didn't say, but I'm thinking that we might get a triple threat match. We're going to see, though. We're going to see. Winnipeg, Canada. Don't think I ain't done yet. Okay? I ain't done yet, because then we got a storyline that's still not making not that much sense to me. And I'm pretty sure it's leaving a lot of motherfuckers puzzled right now. Now, I understand that Dark Order has problems with Jon Moxley. Okay, we got that. Boom. Then they got, the BCC, the Black Combat Cool Club, some shit like that. Facing, John Silver and Alex Reynolds. You know what I'm saying? They're doing their thing, having a good match. I'm like, okay, Jon Moxley should pass out or some shit in this match, just to make it he put his body on the line type shit. And but that's not happening. I'm not really getting this. He's acting like there's no wear and tear on his body. Hangman limping down to the ring, got black eye and all this shit. Hangman won the match, beat the shit out of Jon Moxley. I'm not understanding why Jon Moxley not selling his injuries or shit like that. He just keep going. I thought maybe at one point he probably hit one of them joints and pass out or some shit, and they just say, hey man, I gotta take a break because I'm overworking myself or some shit, because he's supposed to been on vacation a long time ago. I don't know. But doing this match, after the match, I still don't know what Castagnoli is doing. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Cesaro heavy, Claudio, but I just don't know what he's doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a advocate of the party. I don't know if y'all know who the party is. It consists of Adam Cole, Claudio, Xavier Woods, and my man Tyler from Tyler Breeze and shit. So you know what I'm saying? I'm an advocate of them. They be over here on Twitch and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that. I fuck with anybody that I can relate to outside of wrestling. Like Shawn Michaels, for instance. Shawn Michaels a hunter. I hunt with my granddaddy and shit like that. So I was like, okay, now that's why I fuck with Shawn Michaels, man. Hunter and shit like that. It's cool, Brock, same with Brock Lesnar, shit like that, man. I try to find a different thing I can relate to where okay, they're some cool fuckers, But anyway, back to what I'm talking about. I don't understand what the fuck going on with this, because then Hangman backstage telling Renee, I got no problem with Jon Moxley no more. This is over. I'm sorry that you had to see that Sunday and this and that. And then Jon Moxley just go out here. I don't fucking get it. I just don't get what the fuck going on with that storyline. Cause then, I was like, okay, Hangman is in the ring. He telling John, man, chill out, man. Y'all should be good. Then Castagnoli come over, tap Hangman on the shoulder, what the fuck you doing, And then Hangman just haul off and punch the shit out of him. Claudio get up and beat the shit out of Hangman, and then they all just jump Hangman in the middle of the ring. I'm still not getting, it's not put together well. I mean, I understand there's heat between all of them, but it's just not put together well. Because you're saying one thing, and the other person not saying nothing or acknowledging it. You didn't have an interaction in the ring to acknowledge, hey man, I'm not done with this. This shit ain't over. I'm just going to beat you up. So we'll see what the hell goes on next week in Winnipeg with that one. Now we got our main event, okay? Some unfortunate events happened to Wardlow. I really think probably I think Hobbs wasn't supposed to win the belt tonight, but being though that this nigga Wardlow got robbed of every fucking thing because he live on the road. Even the belt, that's a brand new TNT belt that Will Hobbs had. Niggas broke into his rental car and took everything. Shit crazy. Now if they worked that as a storyline and they try to say that it was Will Hobbs folks that came and stole his shit or some shit like that, then it'd be racist because he's black. And I don't fuck with that. Press the wrong button. That was the right button, but I pressed the wrong one to come back. Anyway, yeah, you heard me. Will Hobbs is now the new TNT champion. He cashed in that fucking big Sonic ring and became TNT champion. QT Marshall came out and helped, by the way. He said he kept his word. I don't know why Tony Schiavone kept saying, look at his shirt. It said QT TV. I have no clue what that's supposed to be. Unless this nigga's about to run some punk type shit backstage to where he holding the phone and he just talk, look, man, look what we did to him, man. You know, I have no clue what the fuck Tony Schiavone want us to look at his shirt. It just said QTV, so that's all I seen. That's all I seen. But other than that, Will Hobbs is your champion. Will Hobbs won. Orange Cassidy remains champion. Jericho Appreciation Society wins. John Moxley and them win. Ruby Soho wins. And Ricky Starks got his ass whipped. That's my final thought. Those are the matches. I ain't got shit else to say. But I will add now. I had to take the comments off because I ain't want people to be distracted when they seen this video, because this nigga Ty, you wild motherfucker, just coming here telling me some your asshole burning while I'm in the middle of recording a fucking video. I'm keeping this in, by the way. He said HBK hunts and believes in God. He can't relate. I'm gonna go ahead and end this recording at that. I just want y'all to know what type of people be in my chat, man. And that's my mod, by the way, y'all. So come on by, everybody. You can see me in the chat, man. And we can all have fun.